Okay, campers, the next thing that you're going to need for printing your pattern is a sizing grid. What's a sizing grid? It's a 4" by 4" square mark that you can use so that when you are printing or projecting your pattern, you can throw a ruler against it and make sure that it is sized correctly. Okay, I only need to do this once. I only need to do it on one pattern piece. So let's talk about how we do that. To do that, we're going to use this tool here, the fourth one down in the 2D pattern window, and it is the polygon tool. We're going to use it to make a rectangle. Okay, so hold down on that one, long press, and choose rectangle. All right, and then I'm just going to click on my garment somewhere, and it's going to pop up a window, and it says, do I want a 20" rectangle? No, I don't. I want a 4" rectangle by 4. Yep, that's good, 4 by 4, and I'm not worried about the rest of it. I will just say okay, and there is my 4 by 4 rectangle. All right, I'm going to use the second tool down here, the edit pattern tool, to move it so that it is closer to the center of my garment. There it is. Okay, let me zoom in on that a little bit so you can see better what I'm doing. I hate that it's yellow. All right. So I now have my edit pattern tool, and I have this 4 by 4 rectangle. Maybe you can see a little bit better there. Okay. And I'm just going to pick one of the side pieces. So what I want to do is, remember, I'm creating a 4 by 4 grid. This is a 4" square, and this actually will do if all you want to do is measure 4 inches square. But what's nice is if we put 1" lines in each direction to help us with our sizing. So to put our 1" line in here, we use offset as internal line. So I'll take a side section. I will right click on the side section. Remember, I have the edit pattern tool enabled. And I will offset as internal line. And I will say I want 1" apart, and I want 3 of them. Normally this is a different setting, but I can change that. Make sure you change the distance first, change it to 1" first, and then say you want 3 of them. And give it an OK, and it will make, there we go, 3 lines. So now each of these segments of our square here are 1" wide. I'm going to repeat the same process from the bottom, again with my edit pattern tool selected. Select the bottom line, right click on the line, offset as internal line, and again I want 3 of them at 1". Give it an OK. And we now have a sizing grid. This is a 4 by 4 grid where each of these squares is exactly 1" or should be exactly 1". And when I print my pattern, whether I'm projecting it or printing it, I'm going to zoom in and zoom out, right, on my print or on my projection until these squares are all 1". Measuring by a ruler. And when that happens, you will know you have it correctly sized. All right, so that's how to make a 4 by 4 sizing grid on your garment.